Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, this was the first season of the Great Loop. I got to get them caught up because we're going to start back. In the last video, we made it into St. Augustine. In this video, we're going to go in, do a little touristing. We're going to do a little bit of fishing in the salt pond. And yes, we're going to climb the lighthouse. And if you're new to the channel, you better go ahead and subscribe. We left you when we were coming in to St. Augustine here, and we came over to this dock right here, and we stayed right here for the night. The next night, we came back out and came over to the mooring field, which is right here. You can see these boats, they're on mooring balls, and I think it was around $20 a night, that is. Now, the next day after this, we ended up over in the salt pond, but we'll talk about that later. Now, one of the cool things about being on a mooring ball is the marina will send out a water taxi and pick you up from your boat and take you back to the marina, and then you can go in town. This is called the Bridge of Lines, built in 1927. It's a very popular place to visit in St. Augustine. Thank you for the ride, sir. For those new to the channel, we had subscribers helping us move the vehicle from destination to destination.
Parked here on the side of the road. Still here. I was wondering if it was going to be here.
So this day the plan was to see the sights.
We're pirates. We don't pay to park. I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm just kidding.
Thank God she's with us.
Can you say get towed?
Yeah. You deal with that. I'll be back at the boat.
It'll be
Drinking
iffy.
my White Claw.
Coquina walls. Guys, this entire fort was built out of coquina, which is shell and stone rock. This place is definitely worth a stop if you're in St. Augustine. We thought it would be cool to have some drone footage, but we got shut down real quick by one of the park rangers.
Well, do like Michael does. Do it until they tell you no.
Excuse me.
After the fort, we got a little bit of lunch and then went into one of my favorite pirate shops.
Wow.
After that, we made our way over to the lighthouse, see if we could climb to the top. The lighthouse was constructed in 1874, and if you want to climb to the top, there's 219 stairs, but it's well worth the climb. And if you want to get something to remember your experience by, they got a nice gift shop with everything lighthouse. You noticed with the mask, this was at the end of COVID. I would say if you come see this, give yourself a good 4 or 5 hours to be able to see everything on the property and then also be able to climb the stairs. 219 of them to the top.
Yep. Holy crap. Did you see the anchorage back there I told you about? See it?
Yeah.
But I'm thinking right here, look.
Step out to the right. Please keep
All right.
your mask on at all time on the deck.
Yep. Right at the bridge. Base of the bridge. There's the inlet. That's ICW North. Whatever that is. Yep, probably right.
So after that day, I made it over and around to what they call the salt pond. You come back in here, it's a closed section of water, if you notice, and then if you come down here, see how the boats are lined up, those were mooring balls. I got on one of these mooring balls and then called out to my buddy boat and said this was a better place to be, and he eventually made it over there. But what was really cool about it is you see this dock, and that was the lighthouse right there. So at night, sitting there, the light from the lighthouse would shine around your head. It was pretty cool. So the next morning, I had been invited by Paul and Diana to go to a local church right there near the lighthouse. And it was raining a little bit, but I wasn't going to miss that. Paul was instrumental in helping me move my truck a couple of times, and I appreciated what he done.
Today you probably get away with it for more than an hour. But...
Oh, I'm just going to walk up here for a little bit.
Oh, you're good, man. There ain't no boats in that boat ramp. We live out here. We've been out here for 2 years. So
Cool, cool.
they give us hell better dinghies all the damn time. So.
Do they?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful area. Right there is the lighthouse. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna be reaching out or different areas. I want to attend different churches on the way up. That's going to be something I want to do. I can't do it every Sunday, but that is the goal. Looks like the church where I need to be, but I don't think I can get around there. Anyways, walking's good for me. I wouldn't mind meeting subscribers, going to church with them on Sundays, because generally we try not to move on Saturdays and Sundays. It's when a lot of the people are out. Crazy boaters, weekend warriors. Welcome to St. Augustine. Tended to do a lot more walking. The only thing is I didn't got to get me some tennis shoes. My tennis shoes are shot. I'll get me a new pair this week so I can get out and walk. Big old heavy set of gloves. A little late this morning.
Huh?
I say I'm a little late this morning.
That's all right.
How are you? I'll take a quick temperature. Are you the boat guy?
How'd you know?
Do you want to show you where Paul and Diana are sitting?
Is it okay to video?
Oh, yeah. Put shirt on.
You know, one thing about church is it brings people together from all kind of backgrounds. Thanks, Paul and Diane, for the invite. I enjoyed it. You know, after church, I made my way back to Good Times. I was happy to see she was still there. But I'll tell you, a lot of people don't enjoy the rain while on the water. But I got to tell you, it's one of my favorite times. You have a lot less people, and it seems a lot calmer. So back in 2002 in September, I brought a boat down from Niantic, Connecticut, and we brought it down the ICW right here. You heard me tell a guy that I had been here before, and we anchored right here in this little cove, and it was that night. And we caught a couple huge reds, and I had that on my mind the whole time staying in here. So I decided to get on that kayak and work this whole area and get up there and see if I couldn't relive that experience. You know, what I was looking for here is on the flats for a deep hole. Sometimes you'll have a bunch of contained fish, but I didn't find any, but it was pretty cool looking around.
Jellyfish all over the place. All in the water, all up on land. Caught more jellyfish in the cast net than fish. No dogs allowed either.
You know, exploring while out on the Great Loop is one of my favorite things to do.
Nice and cool under here. Beautiful little spot. I wonder what that's from. Down in the ground, Hmm. St. Augustine is cool for sure. I love it. It's a beautiful place. This is exactly what I want to be doing, is boating and going to cool places and taking the kayak and getting out fishing, exploring. I love it as much as anything. I don't have to catch any fish. I can have just as much fun exploring. Look at this water. The weather is unbelievable. I'm looking very forward to Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville. And then right past that is Cumberland Island. I've been looking forward to that with the wild horses. I'm going to be there for a few days, get some good pictures and videos. And yeah. Then up into South Carolina, into some familiar waters. Well, let's say I lived in Columbia, so Charleston, Savannah. I've been there a lot by land. I have been there by water, but not as much. But if I see some of my family will come down, that'll be cool. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The good news is the kayak is still there.
All right, guys, this video is reaching that time limit. So I made my way on back to Good Times and got ready to start heading north. Y'all come on back next time. We're gonna make our way up to Jacksonville. It's a pretty cool place too. Really enjoyed that. I appreciate y'all watching. If you actually enjoyed the video, how about hit the thumbs up? And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll see y'all soon.